Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. So what's going on, man?
Okay, last week, as I was coming in, forget the story. What I heard over the YouTube, one of the social media pro-gun talk shows, they mentioned that this administration had finally got it passed where if a potential buyer went to purchase and failed the NCIC, that person's name would be turned over. But they said the purpose of that was said that we all know, the public knows, that sometime when you go to do the NCIC check, you'll come back with a false positive because numbers, names, whatever, typovers happen. Then they wait, redo it again, and you pass. But say the first time that happened, they're not to do that. They'll just say, oh, sorry. Then turn it over.
All right, let me jump in here. We're talking about the NICS check, NICS. It's the National Instant Criminal Background System. NICS check, and every gun store does that. Michelle's real familiar with that.
Yep.
Have you heard anything about, I don't even know if somebody fails a background check, it can actually go a couple different ways. It can be a delay or denial, right, Michelle?
Correct. And I haven't heard that we have to turn over any information.
Well, who would you turn it over to? The ATF or FBI has the information if it's denied or
in front of them. Right.
They've got that, so we don't need to release it to them. They have it. So one thing I will say, Luke, is you got to be really careful about your information sources, especially when they start talking about conspiracies and things that are being done. And, if it's somebody on YouTube is talking about this, you got to remember that about 98% of people on YouTube don't know what the hell they're talking about.
That part I understand.
Yeah. I thought I'd throw out that number there. It's approximately 98.6%.
But the part that really kind of made a little bit of sense, I said a little bit because I'm just a nitwick, with that the dealer would have to report it. And that this was a way where slowly that when false positives would come in, and the ATF people or the investigators, whoever came out to speak to the person, was a way to gain that person's contact information and put it off in their law.
Well, to me, it doesn't ring true because ATF and FBI would already have that information on denials and delays, right, Michelle?
When you call in the information, supposedly they don't keep any of the information?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
But, I don't even know how to answer that because if they don't keep the information, they wouldn't have any information. But we never get rid of the paperwork.
Right. And who would you report it to anyway? Local police?
I'm not sure. I'm really not familiar with this at all.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll look into it, Luke, and if I find out something about it, I'll try to get it on the show next week and see what we can learn about it. It's, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying that we have a couple of conspiracy theorists out there occasionally, and some, I always like it because they say, well, the reason you haven't heard about it is because it's a really good conspiracy. So, really good cover-up. Okay, got it.
Jim, what are you out there doing nowadays?
Actually, I think the name should be NOIC. The NICS check. It's the National Occasionally Instant Criminal Check.
We'll get around to it whenever we want to.
What's convenient for us, That's just right. The acronym's too big,
I'm busy here. There you go.